the way you operate actually militates against flourishing local agri-suppliers. Why? Well, because you sell the seeds, you sell the chemicals that protect and nurture the crop, you try to encourage farmers to sign on to advisory packages for which you get a fee. It's a sort of completely dominant business that you run, from selling the seed to the harvesting of the crop. And by doing it so efficiently over such an international scale, you are driving out local agribusiness.
Oh, well, I don't know him. I think that line of argument is utterly nonsense, frankly. If you look at the productivity of agriculture today, it's a fraction of what it is in the more developed countries, and it's half of the world average. Now, if these African nations want to get more productive in the crops, they're going to have to use more technology.
Well, where do you mean by productive? See, again, going back to the African argument about real agricultural efficiency and diversity, they say you're comparing apples and oranges. You cannot have an American-style agriculture
of the United States prairies to Africa. I completely agree. First of all, I don't know where the word American came from, and nobody said anything about mechanization. I was just a quarter ago in Vietnam. Here we get out onto rice paddies where a family of four can have a perfectly prosperous farm with 1/3 of a hectare. And they spray their field with a backpack sprayer, barefoot. And they use some of the best herbicides that we have in the Africa. It's not about getting big, it's about just getting more productive.
Right, and again, you need to be trusted by the people that you're selling the products to. Are you selling, for example, the neonicotinoid pesticides to these emerging economies, developing world countries, the very chemicals which are so controversial because of their impact, for example, upon the bee population?
Sure. Well, so the neonicotinoid are specific active ingredients.
In our view, well, in your view, but again, I'm talking about the trust and perception issue. Here you have a chemical, I think it is a cruiser. The cruiser is in front of you. It's sold around the world for vast profits. The Europeans have decided, telling me that that's the kind of chemical you are now wanting to sell right around the world.
Absolutely. We're selling it with confidence, and we're selling it because it works.
Well, if you've read the University of Dundee research, how can you be so confident about its long-term impact upon the bee population, which, of course, through pollination is so important to the entire food cycle?
Every study that has been done by the industry and by science that gave us the freedom to operate and the license.
Well, you don't have freedom in you.
They stopped selling it because they took a very highly theoretical study, and then they applied wrongly the precautionary principle, and they put a 2-year ban on it, which I think, with the right kind of, by the way, we've already been supported by French Farmers Union, the AIC, a number of seed companies, and farmers. And don't forget, we've got a number of member states who themselves are saying this is utter rubbish. So the business about whether or not cruiser was appropriately banned